Alright, today is my second stream of Corpse Party, and I'm gonna start the game right now. It's not on the screen yet, don't worry, it's gonna come. Here it is. Okay, everything should be fine with the stream. Here's hoping. Alright. So, last week I streamed Chapter 1 of Corpse Party. And I also did the extra Chapter 1. Now today I will begin Chapter 2. And I got the, the intended ending. The stars at the bottom means the endings that you got. So I got one ending and there's two that I didn't get. The other two are bad ends. So just pointing that out, I'm sure I did that last week during that stream, but whatever. So I'm gonna start Chapter 2 momentarily. So I will recap what happened in Chapter 1. So there's a group of teenagers and a teacher that get... They perform a ritual because one of their friends is leaving the school. It's their last day of school. So they perform a friendship ritual, and it ends up being a bit of a curse because they end up in an evil school, and that's the prologue. Now, during Chapter 1, we take control of two of the several characters, Naomi and Seiko, and so they explore the school, and they find, the game is very exploration based, I suppose, and at the end, Seiko ends up dead. She hangs herself, so that's pretty harsh, and Naomi finds her like that, and she freaks out and runs away, as you would expect from seeing your best friend hanging themselves, I suppose. So here we go, Chapter 2, new game. View the Chapter 2 opening? Yes, I will. Oh, hey, Manporg. Alright, so this is apparently a flashback. What's going on here in the chat? Alright. Phew, that should just about do it. I hate being in charge of the gym equipment. All because of that stupid code meet in 2 days. Why can't the boys class rep take care of the grunt work? This is obviously a flashback because in the present time, Seiko is dead. Oh yeah. I said it that way. Freaking Kishinuma. Doesn't he know what a delicate flower I am? Most I've ever had to lift before was chopsticks, and he expects me to lug around a damn pommel horse? Whatever kind of noise this is supposed to be. Naomi, that one is pretty sight. Huh? What is? That booty you got. What? Yours is way cuter. Just casual girl talk here. Mine's all plump like a duck's. What are you saying? You've got what they call childbearing hips. It's a good thing. It means when you get older, you can pump out all the babies you want with the greatest of ease. I'm actually kind of happy to hear you say that. You do have a certain motherly quality to you, Naomi. It's no wonder you're so good with kids. But of course, I'm hoping to raise 4 children one day. Now that's quite that's pretty optimistic. Sounds like you'll be making some lucky guy real happy. Right, so this is where chapter 1 ended. Ow, my ears. Sorry, I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but, you know, my ears all the same. Chapter 2. Wasn't that Nakashima's voice? Oh, it looks like teacher heard Naomi scream. Kinda like Naomi heard Yuka scream during chapter 1. And she was screaming. As I was just saying. What do? I can't let anything happen to my students. So here we see 3 of the other characters. There's Miss Yui, the teacher, there's Ayumi, and there's Yoshiki. Shinozaki, it's alright, I don't need to say that, it's already voiced in the game. So please calm down. But you heard it too, outside. Her voice. Ugh. I did. I think she's hyperventilating. I need to try to calm her breathing before she passes out. It probably wasn't a real voice. I'm sure it just sounded like one. That's not very convincing. Maybe it was the building settling. Ah, those old buildings. I mean, this building is old. It's obvious there's cracks everywhere. There's actually pits everywhere. Now that's what I call old. I'll go check it out though and see if I can figure out what it was for sure. You two stay right here, okay? It's okay, Teach. I'll keep an eye on Shinozaki. Okay. Or better yet, how about I go take a look and you wait here? Not a chance, until I can verify everyone's safety. I want to keep you two out of harm's way. Well, okay, I guess. Be careful though. No, don't separate. Never separate. Look, she'll be fine, jeez. Not with that attitude. I'm counting on you, Kishinuma. I'll be back in no time. No problem. Alright, so... basically, they heard Naomi's scream, so they gotta check it out. So they gotta move to find out what's going on. But Ayumi is not feeling very well. She doesn't handle those situations very well, so she and Yoshiki are gonna stay in the classroom, which means teacher is gonna go alone. Gasp. I'm actually scared. My legs are even shaking. I have no idea what's going on. My head is spinning. I can't make sense of anything. My chest hurts like my heart is encased in ice. And I can't shake this dizziness or this nausea. But when I think about the possibility of something horrible happening to my dear students, I can feel a newfound energy welling up from within me. I feel like, if nothing else, I can at least play the part of the level-headed adult. Valor, thy name is education. Oh. I think that goes over my head. The depth of this. Alright. Okay, so we can go back. Out of curiosity, well, let's check back in the classroom before exploring further. Heavenly Host Elementary, notice to all faculty and students. Due to the recent kidnappings, caution is highly recommended during all daily activities. In each instance, the victim was taken quickly and unexpectedly, so please remain alert and aware at all times. Principal Takamine Yanagihori. Actually, this note was already there in Chapter 1, wasn't it? The shelves are filled to overflowing with long black hairs. The door is nailed shut, and the nails are hammered in tight. It's not going to open through any normal means. That's interesting because in Chapter 1 we saw like something like this, but the desk, not the desk, what's the word for that? Anyway, that thing was in front of the door, so like we could see the door kind of behind it, but she's having trouble. Miss Yui, I wonder if Satoshi and the others are safe. They are, I'm sure of it. Alright, let's look south first, even though... oh, well, there goes that. There's a strange yellow fluid congealing inside the rusty bucket. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna be going south anytime soon. Oh, hey. There's something here. A crystal shining with a faint purple glow is nestled among the debris on the ground. Take it? Absolutely. Acquired Power Stone. Oh my god, Power Stone? Oh gosh. That caught me off guard. I think that really was a scream we heard. Did you find something? Yeah, some kind of gemstone lying on the ground. Looks like a ruby or... no, probably an amethyst. Yoshiki of all people know about gemstones? Like, that surprises me. Kishinuma, you can identify gemstones? No, not really. Shinozaki's the one to ask for that kind of stuff. Is that so? Well, then maybe I should give it to her. Yeah, give it. I guess now's probably not the best time for that. But will you take it and give it to her once she's calmed down a bit? It might make her feel a little better. No problem. Hand it over the Power Stone. Okay. Honestly, I don't remember this. Right, so I probably need to point this out. It's my first time playing the game, but I've seen Sarah in the chat play through this game one time, several months ago. So I don't remember everything, mind you. I remember a fair bit, but... Return home immediately. Those who remain here will go hungry and die of starvation. Oh, okay. That reminds me, poor Monet's all alone. He must be one hungry kitty by now. Oh, she has a cat. Named Monet. Don't ask me. If I had a cat, I would call him, or her, like, World Destroyer. Don't question me. No teachers allowed on the 3rd floor. That's awfully specific. It's a key, isn't it? A label on the key reads 3A. Take it? You assume it's meant to be French, so Monet? Oh, maybe. Apocalypse. Yeah, that sounds like a great cat name. Oh. You have the best ideas. Classroom 2A. The door seems affixed to the wall like a muddle. It can't be opened. Alright, fine, I'll look. How about Dexter? Nah. A disturbingly large amount of human hair. It's the same thing as before. Looking closely, there's an excessive number of bugs excitedly scampering all over. The sight alone is enough to make your skin crawl. Heavenly Post. Breaking news. Serial kidnapping ends in murder. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now investigators have located the whereabouts of those children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses had its tongue severed and removed, yada yada, eek mutilations, far from God blah blah blah, ink to describe. The page is torn at this point, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. I heard something about this once before. Tom is forever ashamed of absconded youths? That's not a correct usage of absconded. You know, that's a word that I've never heard until this game, so I don't know the meaning of the word. So please, educate me, Sarah. But I never realized just how horrific an incident it really was. Oh, the door opened. That's fine, I'm gonna take the other door. If you abscond, you leave. Oh. I see. Yeah, doesn't work for being kidnapped. Classroom 3A. The door is now unlocked because I got a key earlier in the stairs. Oh, God, hi. Well, if it isn't the teacher, are you all by yourself? Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did you? I'll have you know, I heard one of my students screaming and have set out to find her. I see. Regrettably, as I keep telling people, that won't be possible. This school exists in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed spaces. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions. You know what? Dimensions is an easier way of saying it. It's like multiple dimensions, and each student group is in a different dimension of the school, kind of. Okay, maybe that doesn't make more sense, I don't know. Which means you two can never meet. If one of you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another, or maybe you can find some means of traversing the planes freely, as they do. A day? Consider this fair warning. Even if you should find the exact spot from which your student's scream emanated, she herself may not be there, And if she isn't, there's not a thing you can do about it. But I heard her voice. It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently. Children who, by all appearances, are indeed your students. How does he know that? But, as I suggested, time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They are fragmented. You say you heard a scream. That scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago. Or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. It may even have been an echo from the future. Who's to say? Ugh. With this phenomenon as it is, it's entirely possible for two closed spaces to have some small influence on one another, even when out of sync. Well, hence the scream, you know, if they are in different places. It doesn't matter. I can just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside. Wow, she's serious. Gasp. Step aside. Why don't you... That's not a word I use. So, why don't you fidget off, you damned corporeal? I like fidget. Gah, an earthquake? Ack? Not good. In all the world, the most vile, untrustworthy individuals of them all are you, school teachers. All you care about is your own well-being. You're not worried about your students. You're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. Oh, that's an evil spirit right there. Or maybe that's kind of a good spirit, but he just hates teachers. So the spirit of a deceased child that didn't like their teachers, or something like that. This really, really hurts. You're all the same, every last one of you, and I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. And to be fair, my experiences at school were not very good either. Back in the days, because I'm old now. Taken in. When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep your distance, because you sure wouldn't want to get involved. Have to keep up appearances, right? You just pick out the problem children and chip away at them little by little until they either drop out or get expelled. Sadly, that's what happened to me. You're not disciplining them, you're just raging at them. That's not... I've never met a teacher who actually cared about her students. Not once. You're wrong. All of your students are destined to starve to death in these godforsaken halls if they don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They will all die meaningless deaths, just like I did. And they sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breaths. Sorry, I can't make such noises, okay? Any last words? Fluffy bird? I'll tell them to your students as I end their miserable lives. Which? That's too easy. I like fluffy birds. Spare... Come again? Spare my students. Yeah, you could think she was gonna say spare me, but no. Spare my students. What was that? Please, I don't care what happens to me. Just please spare their lives. You're not your children. You're not their mother. Are you really still pretending to care about them? Filthy liar. Did you know? When you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity, as we learned when I streamed Corpse Party Rebuild. And I'm going to crush you to dust. The pain must be unbearable, unimaginable, and you're going to feel that pain every moment of every day forevermore. Wheeze pant. Yeah, sorry, I can't make those sounds. Ask me to spare you. It's what you really want, isn't it? Be honest with me and I'll consider sparing your life. Alright, let's be honest. We know what she really wants, so let's go with spare my students. I'm not gonna be evil here. Don't you harm a hair on their heads, you hear me? You're one stubborn little harpy. That's a good one, Sarah. You are one stubborn little harpy. Oh, looks like that thing is crushing her spine or something. Ugh. That's gonna be painful. This is excruciating. I think my rib cage is broken. It feels like someone's pushing this cabinet down on top of me with superhuman force. I'm losing consciousness. Because when you're losing consciousness, that's exactly what you think in your head. I'm losing consciousness. Does it hurt? Oh, poor baby. Your corpse will look just like a dead frog on the side of the road. Everybody live. Gah. I love you all. Best teacher. Meanwhile, gosh. So we lost Seiko in chapter 1. Now it appears we lose Miss Yui here. It's not looking good. Wow, another earthquake. I think it's over. What's wrong? I just got a really bad feeling. We've gotta go search for Miss Shishido. What if she comes back while we're gone and we miss each other along the way? That's a very fair point. We're going! Alright already. But if we don't have any luck finding her, let's just make sure we come back to this room, okay? How about we leave her a note? Shinozaki, do you have anything I could write with? I've got a pen, but no paper, huh? Well, there's always the teacher's desk. How appropriate for the teacher. Miss Yui, we've gone to find you. If we pass each other and you see this message, wait right here. We'll be back. How's that? Blunt and kind of sloppy. It's your fault we have to leave her a message at all, you know? But she might be in trouble. Okay, just don't cry. We'll find her. Alright. Same as before. Actually, I've read through this already. Okay. Let's just make sure that As I thought. Yeah, so every time there's an earthquake, the school changes. So yeah, you can go south now. Oh, you can go up too. Because it said no teachers allowed, but now we are not the teachers. Don't do anything you'll regret. Think of your mother and your father. Remember their faces. You have only one life to live. Make it count. Do not waste the precious gift of existence. That's not right. Why would there be something like this on a flyer in an elementary school? It's like someone's trying to plant the thought of suicide into their heads. Yeah, seriously. Plus, who's gonna kill themselves in here anyway? I'd rather find my way out. Alright, so you can go south, you can go up the stairs, and you can go here. Wasn't this open before? Well, I have the freedom of choice. Let's go here. Same as before. It's cold in here. Not to mention dark and scary. Hey, Shinozaki, do you have any more of those candles, like the ones you lit during the ghost story? I do. How about we light one up and take a quick breather? They give off some heat, right? Sure. This candle of mine really is kinda warm. Yeah, it is. Oh, there. Hi. Oh, there's no one. Okay. Alright, so basically all the candles that we saw during chapter 1, they were placed by these two. How awesome is that? Save point from chapter 1 are explained. Oh. Looks like we cannot go here. As we know, a teacher was in this classroom, but like, of course, they don't know that. Looks like a dead end. Did this happen during that last earthquake? Her voice is very soft when she speaks, it seems. Miss Shishido, where are you? I'm really worried. Alright, well, at least I know I don't have that way to explore, so it's either up or down. Beats me. Let's go up. Since it's closer. Basically, that's the only reason. If you acquire any name tags from the corpses in this school, please bring them to me. I'll add them to my collection. Custodian. Oh. It's a dead end here too. Well, that helps. Rows of dead bugs are neatly arranged on each shelf. A crude picture seemingly drawn by a child adorns one of the shelves. 4 smiling children are surrounding an adult and merrily stabbing him to death. Oh, merrily. That's a good word. How unsettling. Oh god. Oh, sorry. Yeah, alright, so we cannot go here. Okay. Doesn't do damage. That did startle me. Don't laugh. Okay, well, I've explored there. The exploration might be relevant. So I'm gonna save again to make sure I don't quote-unquote have to do this again if something goes wrong. And there are bad ends. Like in chapter 1, I avoided the bad ends. They become more prevalent as the game goes. Spooked? What? What's up? Good morning, Salvador. How are you? I just had a brainstorm. What, by yourself? That's talent. Sorry about my noisy chair. Class rep Shinozaki's famous scary time candles. There's not a student in 2-9 who isn't intimately familiar with them, right? You kidding? There's not a student in our grade who hasn't seen them at least once. People call you the horror rep of Kisaragi for a reason. You're fine. Good, I'm fine too. I haven't eaten yet today, but maybe I'll stop being hungry later. Depends what happens in the game. So how about we light some candles like this all throughout the school building? They will be like signal flares for Machida and the others. Let them know that you and me and Miss Shishido are all here with them, safe and sound. Yeah, I guess that's actually a good idea. If others see these candles, it might... Seems like she's just trying to reassure herself that she's okay, but if it makes her feel better... Come on, let's go. Okay. Alright, so I guess I didn't need to go back to save if there's one here. And the only place to go is down. Ah, what a lovely song. Living friends who are able to retain their sanity and reason will be your final ray of hope. Oh, okay. Down, I guess. The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hints that it will ever open. Well, that's a shame right there. Each time you turn around, stop for a moment and ask yourself, is the world behind your back still there? Let's find out. Yeah, there's still a wall behind me. And a poster. So everything's fine. Okay. Oh gosh. What? That's a lot of corpses. These are human bones. Oh god, no. Try to calm her down, Yoshiki. She's struggling here. Are you okay, Shinozaki? I'll be fine. I'm just hyperventilating a little. Yeah, I thought she was gonna say something. I almost had a real cough there. Come on, we have to find Miss Shishido.
Oh.
Yeah. Where the hell is Satoshi? If he were here, I bet Shinozaki would be a whole lot calmer. What are you standing around for? Let's get out of here. Alright already. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Byakudan Senior High School, Class 2-4, Kai Shimada. Kizabi. Did you just hear? We have to get away from here. Alright, so there's a mechanic of sorts in this game where you can find corpses of people that died in the school before us, and you find their name tags and you find out how they died. It's... I was gonna say it's cool, but I don't know, it's sad, but you know, it's a cool mechanic. Mechanically. Oh, okay. Byakudan Senior High School, Class 2-4, Tomohiro Okawa. It's cool but depressing. It's cool pressing. Yeah. Byakudan Senior High School, Class 2-4, Masato Fukuroi. Looks like they were all, you know, friends that got here together, hence being from the same school and class. Oh, Musashigawa Girls Middle School, Class I2, Hikari Kirigama. Okay, this one's different. Tomohiro Okawa, sliced up with edged weapon, bled out. Dang. Sliced up with edged weapon, bled out. Struck with one weapon and stabbed with another, bled out. Yikes, that one's even worse. Wait. Bled out from injuries. Age 13? Dang. I guess they met each other and all died together or something. I don't know. Alright. Left or right? Let's try left, because most people do left first. Oh gosh. That's one bloody corpse right there. There are decaying skeletal remains here, about the size of a middle school student. They are in the process of slowly drying and whitening, creating an almost overpowering stench throughout the hallway. Any clothing the deceased had been wearing is long gone, so there are no means of readily identifying gender on sight. Oh, fortunately there's a student ID name tag next to the body. Lexern Senior High School, Class 3-2, Emi Kudo. Victim's memoirs, 1 out of 5. I ate my friend today. That's quite a start to your memoirs. What else was I supposed to do? I was starving. We both were, and there is no food here, so we decided together that one of us should try to live just a little bit longer. If I ever get home, I'm supposed to tell all the people waiting for us what happened. We left it all up to a game of paper, scissors, rock. Loser eats winner. Loser eats winner? The loser lives. Well, I guess the loser lost because there's a dead body right there. But I mean, the loser lost after winning. You know what I mean. And I lost, so you ate your friend to live longer. I felt her blood going down my throat, quenching my thirst. Her meat was supple and satisfying. But that blood and that meat was once my friend. Up until just a few hours before, I'd been talking with her. As I feasted, I just kept thinking... Feasted? Dang. I just kept thinking, this food used to be a person before I tore it apart. It all worked together to sustain a life. And every time I thought about that, I just started crying. And I couldn't stop. I wanted some part of her to be with me, even after she died, so I decided to keep one of her eyeballs. And I thought maybe I should write all of this down to help preserve some small portion of my sanity. Yep. There are 4 framed photos here of small children who seem to be around elementary school age. Oh god. That song's even worse than the other one. What the hell kind of room is this? It's not like any classroom I've ever seen. Hey, Shinozaki. My head is splitting. Are you okay? Sorry about my noisy chair. We shouldn't be here. We really shouldn't be here. It looks like there's something in here, though. In the back. Speaking of in the back, I'll be back to that classroom. Gosh. Wait. I see. Shouldn't there be doors here? Strangely, the classroom itself seems to be absent. There is no door, and the hall windows show only a black void. Yep. Based on long strands of hair scattered all around, these are likely the remains of a female student. No name tag. There's a hastily written note on the ground. Its writer seemed to have struggled with it as the lettering is inconsistent and difficult to read. Why, sister? It hurts. It hurts. After I die, the pain will continue forever. No. No, 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 no. Oh gosh. Sis, you lied to me. You're going to leave me behind, aren't you? I will never forgive you. And the note vanished. Looks like there's an evil spirit. I hate you, sister. It hurts. Okay. I suppose this evil spirit succumbed to hate, but does not attack us because it hates her, its former sister. I say former because it's dead, so it's like... Okay, you can say sister, I guess. The door is locked. There's an erratic noise like that of TV static coming from within. Alright, so I guess the only way to go is that classroom. You know what, I'll go back to save first. I was gonna do that anyway. I mean, I looked to the right here first, which I'm not sure I should have done, but I did it. But yeah, I'm gonna save, and everything... Like, if anything happens, I know I'm safe, you know? Oh, that creepy song, it's gone. Oh, that creepy song, it's back. I really hate this song, and the other one too. You know what? The reason I'm streaming this during the day is because if I was streaming this late at night, it's stuff like this song that it's a big nope for me. I'm not a horror person. I mean, I know this game is not much about jump scares or anything like that, but... Alright, looks like this is the only place I can go, unless I missed someplace, maybe. Yeah, what kind of classroom is this? That's one nasty, long blackboard. It reminds me of a limousine. Oh god. What the hell? Stay back. Yeah. Don't scare me like that. Jeez. You absolutely positively must not look into his eyes, okay? Don't look into his eyes. No problem. A rusted, blood-soaked nail puller is sitting on top of the desk. Take it? Yes. Acquired nail puller. Huh, so if I go all the way to the right and I go up, you know, to go to the right, I'll look into his eyes, so I have to, like, do this. No problem. That ghost, though. So what happens when you look into its eyes? Do I want to know? Maybe not. Nail puller. Let's see. Is there a place I can use that? First thought is the red door. The door is locked. There's an erratic noise. No, not here. What about this non-existing classroom? Nah, there's nothing. Of course not. Alright, so... I get to go back up. That might help. This song was not back up. Oh. What is it? This could happen to anyone after eating too much peanut butter. Whoa. Where are you going? What? What the hell was that all about? Maybe she's upset because we went there even though she didn't... Let's check south first. I know it's a dead end, so it's quick to check if... Oh, she is here. Okay. Wait. This wasn't here before. Victims' memoirs, 2 out of 5. I hold in the palm of my hand a piece of a person's body. A piece of a person who was living and breathing only a short while ago. This body part used to be attached to her head, and now I'm walking around the school with it. I had no idea eyeballs were so heavy. And I just kept squishing it in the palm of my hand, as if I'm testing its firmness. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Are eyeballs really, like, heavier than you think? Alright, so up to this point it was going through the text automatically, but now it's not. I guess she's losing it. Shinozaki, hey. Kishinuma, what's wrong? Take a guess, girl. You were saying some pretty weird stuff just now. Was she not aware? Must be the pressure. Her nerves are probably shot all to hell by now. Never mind. Probably just my imagination. Don't worry about it. Maybe it's a small case of... Oh god! What? Dude, no. Whoa. It's that ghost from before. It left the classroom. Don't let it touch you. Okay, it's not following here, it seems. Alright. Okay. Hi. Yeah, you just tried to follow up us here. To follow us up here, not follow up us here. See, it can't follow, it can't climb stairs, it looks like. Eh, no problem. Oh, finally a good song. Well, a bearable one, I suppose. Oh, I have to go the other way. Ah, this song is so much more bearable. Oh, I hate those creepy songs. My god. Oh, maybe it's used here. The door is nailed shut and the nails are hammered in tight. Use the nail puller? Heck yes. There's a piece of scrap paper pinned to the wall. You notice dark spots dotting the page and realize they are tear stains. Tear stains? Dang. Those who choose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of man may be stuck forever in a loop. For in this world there are some truths that simply must be known, no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly, and other truths are best left untold. Beware the messages of the dead, for there be curses among them, curses that can crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you. Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. Oh. Well, I read 2 out of 5 so far. I'm curious, though. Victim's memoirs, 3 out of 5. Well, I suppose if I skip 5, then everything will be fine, right? I've been searching every last corner of this school building, trying to find a way of escaping with her. But it's not happening. No matter how much we struggle, only further misery awaits us. I'm so unbearably thirsty, so hungry that it feels like my stomach is eating itself. And every moment, it gets worse. It's like a big black mass in front of me that's slowly closing in. I can't keep ignoring it. I've started talking to the eyeball in my hand to help stay focused and maintain my sanity. Stop looking at me like that. I swear I'll find us a way out of here. I have to make sure I tell your family what you did for me. It appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of elaborate pulley system, rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent threads. There's a lever jutting out from one side. Pull it? Yes. Oh, we just have to go back down there. Ah, no problem. Right? No problem. Alright, so take heed. Don't read the memoirs to their conclusion. Or else there's curses among them. Let's see. There's no point going back there. Probably. There's probably no point. So I have to go down there again. Well, Mr. Friendly Ghost, probably not friendly, is going to be in my way, huh? Well, have it your way, Mr. Ghost. Actually, it's a child. Oh god. Okay, I didn't look into its eyes. I was far away enough. Right, Power Stone. A pale violet crystal found by Miss Yui protects its bearer from harm. Interesting. Found in classroom 4A. It's a plain rusted nail puller made of iron. Okay. Just checking. Well, at least the ghost is easy to avoid. God, this song though. It appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of elaborate police system rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent threads. There's a lever jutting out from one side. Pull it? Yes. Ah, that's right outside of here, too. No problem. Oh. Hi! There's not much space. Yeah, no problem. Gosh, tight spaces though. It's easy to do it wrong. Oh, hi! You're following. Well, you are not that fast. The cursed writings left behind by those who lost all reason must be read in the proper order. If one part is skipped, the next will never appear. Oh, so like if I never read one, then two would never have appeared? And such? If you insist upon reading such dangerous words, too, I pray you have a strong will and a sturdy mind. Yeah, I won't read them all. Gotta take heed. The friendlies know what they're... Okay. That kinda made me lose my train of thought there. What's wrong? You need to stop for a minute? I just thought this seemed like a good spot for another candle. No objections, I assume. Go ahead. Ah, it's the infirmary. Yeah, oh god. Die in a fire! Oh. So during my stream last week, during chapter 1, you come to the infirmary and that ding at the start gets me every time. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves, both its blades covered liberally in blood. How to remove a tongue, too. It can be a real challenge to keep straight just which worm, several tongue belongs to which patient. As such, it is highly recommended that the tongues be tagged or marked once detached. Their owners will be in no state to identify them after all. Best to work quickly, too, before things get hectic. The patient's bare tongue stumps will suffer postpartum swelling, resulting in a slow suffocation. Yikes. You may wish to put the patients down once the inevitable squirming begins. It's kinder that way, and will free you to tag your trophies in peace. Okay. There's an open journal and a framed picture on the desk. The journal seems almost decorative, as if it were a plastic model built into the desk. No part of it can be moved even the slightest bit. It was that way during chapter 1 as well. The journal. There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, each individual organ seems to be blood-stained and swollen, as if it could burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. The handle turns with a loud squeak, but not a drop of water comes out. It's an old-fashioned space heater. Unfortunately, it's so full of ash that it'll probably never light again. Oh, that's interesting. In Chapter 1, there was a candle in the infirmary, not outside. I wonder how it got moved. Okay. Oh, hey, there's no, like, bloody gore all over this wall this time. Science lab. The door seems almost like a model, as if sculpted onto the wall. There's no way of opening it. Up or left? Left first. Oh. Oh, it's the other side of where we were earlier. Because earlier, when we exited classroom 1A, we went up and to the right, and this is the pit that was there blocking us. So we're on the other side now. Oh, there's a lot of blood. Judging by size, ID name tag. Byakudan Senior High School Class 2-4, Hidyosuke Katayama. Kizami. I guess. Did you hear a voice just now? Yeah, I heard it. I wonder what happened to him. I get the feeling he was surprised. I think he died quickly and suddenly. Oh, he fell down the stairs. I presume that would explain the blood. Emi Kudo willingly offered own flesh as food to sustain friend. Oh, so that's the memoirs we've been reading. Well, that's a nice gesture. Pushed downstairs, suffered compound fracture and bled out. I guess that's the fourth one. I guess I'll read this one, just not the next one, that's all. I am writing these memoirs with sticky hands, but it's not me that is sticky, but something else. I hope you're not mad about this. Maybe you will think I'm a horrible person, but I got hungry again, really hungry, like I was about to die, so I did something I shouldn't have done. I promised myself I would stay sane and promised myself I wouldn't do what I did, and I am so sorry, really sorry, but there is no excuse for what I did. With my bloody hand, I didn't mean to press the button. With my bloody hands, I took the thing that I've been squishing and I put it in my mouth and I swallowed it. I ate it. He ate the eyeball. Don't eat the eyeball. It's your friend. Lavatories, girls to the left, boys to the right. Let's keep our restrooms clean. Oh, right. This is the boys, so you stay here. It feels weird being in boys' room. The mirror is slightly vibrating against the back wall with each subtle movement you make, clattering as it does so. There's Ayumi standing next to him. But she's over there. She seems to be staring down at the floor and grinning wildly. But she's not in front of the mirror. What is it? Nothing. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Yashiki's pallid face stares back at him from the mirror. Is this really what I look like? Everything's fine. I get the distinct impression that somebody is watching me. Probably just my imagination. Well, I mean, Ayumi is looking at you. Why do you get that impression while looking at Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you in the toilet. It wasn't locked.
No.
Hey, did you hear that crazy voice? I didn't hear anything, but we're definitely not alone in here. We should leave this room right now. Okay. Sure has an interesting smell. Alright, let's check the girls. I guess. That's kind of scary. Oh, there's... Yeah. Well, what's this? I don't know, I'm gonna check everything else first. The mirror is slightly vibrating. Yada yada, same thing as before. Same thing as before. Seems stained, but with what? Almost looks like a person. Somebody died here. I can hear her voice. I think she can hear the voice. What's wrong? Oh. Oh, that was Naomi's scream from chapter 1. Well, Ayumi can hear that. Damn it all, what the hell is going on around here? Are you alright, Shinozaki? Stop eating peanut butter. Dang. More peanut butter? No. Sorry. Oh god. Alright, it was going through the text automatically again, so it was not my input. But now it's my input. What's up? Fight it, Shinozaki. Fight whatever's taking control of you. Ow. The hell? That really hurt. This song, by the way. Yeah. Let's hope I don't have this in my head when I go to bed tonight. What the hell are you talking about? Sorry about my noisy chair. I don't understand a single word you're saying. Well, that's because she's speaking Japanese. It's moving by itself. God damn it. Oh, okay. There's an evil spirit here, but let's talk to Ayumi. Ayumi is staring at you as if transfixed, with an unnaturally wide smile stretched across her face. I wish I could see that. Hi there. That poor girl. She's lost her mind, and she'll never get it back. Possession is a frightful thing. To have your thoughts pushed deep down into the pit of your soul, and someone else's take their place. I want to talk to her again and again, just for that laugh. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Well, this happened in here, so let's... There's a dark stain on the floor in the shape of a person's body. It almost feels like there's someone here. It's really giving me the creeps. What the hell? The stall is pitch black inside. There's a dark stain on the floor in the shape of a person's body. Shinozaki. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Why is this happening to us? Okay, I suppose I did the right thing. Oh. Flashback, I guess. Crap. What's all that smoke I see? Get the hell out of that stall right this instant. Hitting the tobacco again, were we? Well, no, sir. Didn't I warn you what would happen if I caught you smoking again? Expulsion, that's what. I'm sorry. You're a real problem child, you know that? Why do you even come to school in the first place? Heh. Disowned by your parents, living on your own. Got no friends? Never go to class. Just because you hate school doesn't give you the right to throw fits and raise a ruckus all the time, mister. Well, I guess he's right about that. You're clearly not having any fun here, right? So why don't you just drop out? I really don't get it. Okay, I don't agree with that, though. It's not like you're trying to get into college. With your home life as it is, the thought probably hasn't even crossed your mind. Wish I could ask your parents what they think of having a no-good kid like you in the family, but they've never once shown their faces around here. Okay, he's going too far, though. Not since the very first parent-teacher conferences we ever held. Wonder if they'd be embarrassed. My parents are not exactly proud of me, shall we say. That's not what I mean. I'm thinking of the big picture here. You're clearly just not good parents. If I had kids of my own, you'd better believe I wouldn't be half as lax with them as yours obviously are with you. The problem is people are having kids when they're way too young. Before they've become proper adults, they're popping out babies of their own. And bad parents raise bad kids. That's why there are so many brats like you in this world. He's right about one thing. There's no reason for me to stay in this school. It really is pointless. I should just beat the crap out of this jackass, then drop out. Sorry about my chair. People think as long as they pay school taxes or tuition, they're good mommies and daddies. Well, newsflash, they're not. What's with that look? I've never hit a teacher before. Well, first time for everything. Mr. Tsubata. Eh? Well, if it isn't the class rep. What's up? The vice principal is looking for you. You're needed back at the staff room. Gotcha. Thanks. Shinozaki, you've got great eyes, you know that? Always so clear and focused. We instructors like your kind best of all. You ever have a problem, you come talk to me about it, okay? Don't know why he's laughing about that. That guy's the worst. Thanks. You're not really any better. Huh? You were thinking about hitting him just now, weren't you? What a sad fate it would be to get kicked out of school over a pathetic excuse for a teacher like him. And you'd regret it later. You know you would. No matter how much of a pain in the ass it may be, and no matter how you think it will turn out in the end. Just stay in school, bite your tongue, and make it to graduation. Honestly. Why, are you crying? Sorry. Whenever I give an impassioned speech like that, I always find myself tearing up a little. You're Kishinuma from class 1-5, right? Oh, class 1-5. So that was 1 year prior, because now they're in class 2-9. So that means they had their first real what's the word I'm looking for? They had their first real exchanges 1 year prior. Yeah. I'm Shinozaki from class 1-3. Sorry to butt in like that. Don't worry about it. Later. Hey, when you told him the vice principal was calling... I was lying, of course. Memories. It's a good time for that. I never actually thanked her for what she did that day, for crying on my behalf. And I swore to myself, as soon as I realized we were trapped here, that I'd protect her no matter what happens. This must be a test to see if I really meant that no matter what happens part. Hi. Shinozaki. Oh. Please come back to me, Shinozaki. We're going to find all our classmates and get out of this horrible place, okay? There's no reason for you to stay like this. Ugh. So warm. Warm, really? Kishinuma, or what? Shinozaki, you're... Oh. Is it you? Are you back? Huh? What do you... So what you're saying? Yeah, so far all the corpses we've found in here have been people we've never met before. But that stain was left behind by someone really close to us, someone whose mind was completely filled with the pain and agony of death. She can tell because of she's strong with the psychic and occult and whatnot. And the next thing I knew, I was in your arms. And you are squeezing the life out of me. Couldn't she just say hugging? Someone close to us, huh? I really hope that just this once. Your intuition is wrong. But I could feel all her pain. I was freezing cold, except my throat was so hot, it felt like it was on fire. Okay, you know it's a female friend. And then I voided my wait, what? Wait, what? And then I voided my bowels. And everything went dark. Let's move on. No matter how hard I struggled, my arms and my legs just wouldn't move. I wanted to yell out, "Help me!" but I had no voice. I was scared, and the pain was so excruciating. Calm down, Shinozaki. That wasn't you. You're still alive. I know. Well, we've searched the whole building. Miss Yui really is nowhere to be found. Maybe we should head back to the classroom? Yeah, that's probably best. No Satoshi or the others, though, either. Head back to 1A. What was here again? Oh, right. The giant pit. Alright. Back to 1A. Let's say, oh my god. Oh. All good, it's just a friendly blue ghost. That's all. Well, let's check it out, I suppose. Giddy conversation and laughter can be heard wafting out from the infirmary. Really? Gasp. And such. That's right. It's the same for me. I love my school. Hey, it's Mayu, who was one of our friends. With ghosts. Suzumoto, get away! You need to run quickly. And my homeroom teacher's the best. But I guess you feel the same way about yours too, huh? I guess she's connecting with the ghost children. That's cute. Or maybe she's possessed, I don't know. Suzumoto, hey, snap out of it. Suzumoto, it's us, okay? Shinozaki, Kishinuma. Can you stand? Come on, we're right here. No, I'm okay. Believe it or not, these really aren't bad kids. Huh? They've just been through some horrible experiences. Here, read this and you'll see what I mean. Heavenly Post. 4 children abducted. Follow-up report. The brutal, shocking deaths of the recent kidnapped grade schoolers have now been traced back to the hands of the instructor found in the room with them. The scissors he held are confirmed to have been used to cut out the victim's tongues, ultimately leading to death through excessive bleeding or choking. One of the victims even had the majority of her head slowly and methodically removed. This cranial mass was found on the floor next to her body. Oh my god. The Heavenly Host elementary students, pictured here, are the 4 who were found in that basement room. Of these children, one was something something when investigators arrived at the scene of the crime. She was something something, blood something. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing. These ghosts have the same faces and uniforms as the children in these photographs. The ghost that was chasing us on the first floor earlier is one of them too. I can't just ignore these poor souls. I'm going to stay with them. I don't think that's a good idea, Suzumoto. You really need to get out of this room. Suzumoto, you have to stop this. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. No, stop. Hey, what's going on? Shinosaki! Damn it! What the hell did they do? Wait, what? Blood? What is that supposed to be? Alright, I guess I won't look in their eyes. Maybe it doesn't matter in this case, but... I'm so cold. I feel like I'm freezing. We can't even touch her, much less get her down. So what the hell do we do? I don't know, but we have to do something. We have to. Wow, your nose is bleeding. What? Don't tell me that, jeez. You're so blunt about it, too. Would you prefer I didn't say anything and just let it drip? Hello? Hello? She's got eyes like a dead fish. I need to greet someone with that someday. You've only just arrived at this school, have you not? That's right. Were you brought here against your will too? I can't say I recognize your uniform. Actually, I died here quite a while ago. Oh, okay. I came in search of someone very important to me, you see? Eyes like a dead fish in a swamp. Oh, baby. Well said, Roto. Your name wouldn't happen to be Naho, would it? It is. Who's that? High school paranormalist Naho Sainoki. I think she was on TV receiving some kind of award last year. She's an author, right? Yeah. She's also pretty well known for communing with spirits and has a popular homepage with lots of information on paranormal studies and occultism. I'm a big fan of yours, Miss Sainoki. I'm on your website all the time. That's very flattering, though I'm afraid you won't be seeing any more updates from me. Your last posting was about the Sachiko Ever After charm. I've been wondering what happened to you since then. I never imagined it was anything like this, though. Hey, sorry to interrupt. But did you say you came here in search of someone? Yes. So you came here of your own volition? On purpose? There's a way to do that? That's not something I can talk about. I'm sorry. What? The greater concern right now is your friend. That's right. Do you have any idea what we can do to save her? Before I died here, I searched high and low for any means of escape. In the process, I learned that these closed spaces were given the form of Heavenly Host Elementary School through the sorrow and agony of its victims. Victims of an incident that occurred 30 years before our time. 4 children kidnapped with broken bodies later found in this very building. Those children are the ones giving shape to this nexus. The 4 kids pictured in that newspaper article. It sure seems like it. Salvador, does the swamp water make the eyes look different? No, it's just... See, I once had a username online. My username was Dead Fish in a Swamp. Well, that was not a username. It's the name of a character I used in an MMORPG, because you could use a lot of characters to name your character. And then I kept using the term Dead Fish for characters in games sometimes. And when I made my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes secondary account, I named my account Dead Fish in a Swamp, so it's come up again recently. So that's what Roto was making reference to. Unfortunately, this plague took its toll on me, and I died before I was able to make my escape. But the key seems to lie with those children. If they can be put to rest, there just might be a way out of here. Without all that sorrow and agony to sustain them, these closed spaces would start to break down. All this pointless suffering would come to an end, and we would be released from this hell. That's my theory, anyway. Yeah, but put them to rest? How the hell do we do that? Give them closure, of course. What they lack is any remorse or regret from the one who killed them. The one who killed them? Are you saying... The murderer is here, in this school? Yes. Seriously? How are we supposed to get someone like that to express remorse? Where would we even begin? You need to do whatever you can, and do it quickly. If you don't, these 2 spirits are going to hurt your friend. We will. We'll think of something. I guess the first order of business is actually finding the killer. Hey, Shinozaki, hold up. Sorry about my noisy chair. I don't know much about you as an author or a paranormal researcher, but I'm going to take you on your word anyway. Right now, I'm just grateful for any lead at all. So, thanks.
Oi, 大丈夫か?
Hey, are you alright?
戻してないよ。
Yeah, I'm okay. I thought I was going to throw up, but I didn't. She's acting normally, but I don't know. I think she's starting to snap under the pressure. Shinozaki... She needs to get out of this school, or she could be in real trouble. Damn it, why is there no exit? Alright. Well, we have a mission. Find the killer of the children, because it's the children that makes these closed spaces, so you know this evil school, stand. And save Mayu in the process. Oh my god, no ding. Come up way. Come and play. Ow. Yeah, we cannot do anything here. There's no way of opening the science lab. I'm just gonna check one more time here to make sure everything's still here. Well, to make sure there's nothing new, rather. Well, first of all, okay, Gentle Ghost is not here. Feels weird being in the boys' room. You're telling me? I mean, I didn't literally inspect everything, but mostly wanted to see this. There's a dark sand on the floor. Yeah, nothing new. Okay. Well, I'll go back down. Isn't Florida just one big swamp? What a strange thing to ask, Sarah. Hello, Ryu. How are you? How are you? Sorry about that. Okay, we go into scary song again. That's fine. I can handle this. Oh my god, hi. Don't look in his eyes. Yeah, you're slow. You need you might need a Red Bull. Okay. Alright, so they were talking about going back to classroom 1A to leave a note to teacher to check. Okay, the note to Miss Huey is still here, untouched and unaltered. Okay, looks like she hasn't come back yet. Can't believe she'd still be out looking for Nakashima. Alright, well darn. Victims Memoirs 5 out of 5. Oh yeah, I said I wasn't gonna read them, right? Oops. Alright, let's see. Oh, I get... Okay. Okay. Don't read it. Right, so same as before. Should be same as before. Alright, fine, I'll read it. I mean, I just saved, so it's fine. But what the... The power stone in Yoshiki's bucket suddenly and spontaneously shattered. I think I just heard Miss Yui's voice. Don't read it, she said. But it couldn't be, could it? The Power Stone... Okay, so I get it. The Power Stone is an item that saves you from a curse. So it's literally... I saved, okay? It's fine. I'll just resume my save, that's all. If you are reading this, allow me to forewarn you. There is no hope of rescue. There is nothing to be gained. Endless wandering and endless torture is the nature of this place. If I hadn't just saved, I would not, you know. I succumbed to my hunger and thirst. Began nibbling on that corpse again. There is no flavor, no sensation. Just meat and fluid to sate my empty belly. I promised I would not desecrate your body anymore, but I broke that promise. Please, forgive me. Oh gosh, Shinozaki. What did... What the hell was in my mouth? Tastes like blood, but... That was an eyeball. No, it can't be. Shinozaki! Shinozaki! This is definitely her, but why? Who the hell did this to you? Who was it? I'll make them pay. Shinozaki's testament. It's a yellowed school flyer, presumably taken off the walls somewhere along the way. A short message has been hastily scribbled in pen on the reverse side. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm going to be killed. I'm going to be eaten. He's chasing me, and I can't keep running. If anyone should find this paper, I urge you, bring him to justice. The one who killed me for sustenance. My classmate, Kishinuma. I'm not voicing this. Game over, chapter 2, wrong end. Wrong end. Boom. Could happen to anyone. So basically the cursed papers that we had been reading through the chapter that detailed somebody eating their classmate for sustenance, it ended up like if you read it all, it curses you and Yoshiki eats Ayumi. Hey, I got a star. That was a bad end. Alright, continue from where I last saved. It's only the wrong end if you are not trying to get it. Good point. Alright, so I kinda did it on purpose, but at the same time I had just saved. If I hadn't just saved, like if it was far from a save point, I would not have done it. Alright. I went through this already. Anything new here? No. Okay, so I need to find the killer. And I need to make them confess for what they did to the children. Oh. There's a severed head. Oh, okay. There's a severed head of an old-fashioned festival doll lying on the ground here. Pick it up? Yes. Thoughts begin to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found a way to communicate its sole desire. What? I hear a voice. Return my body. Acquired antique doll head. Well, this was not here before, so that's new. Let's see. An old newspaper clip given by Mayu, containing a photograph of the 4 kidnapping and murder victims. An old stained head from an antique Japanese festival dolls. I presume this will still push us back. Yeah. Okay, so you can't proceed here. Sorry about my noisy chair. Alright, what to do with that doll? Maybe you just bring it to Mayu. There's nothing new here, right? Same thing as before. Same thing as before. Yeah. Okay. Shelves are filling to overflowing with long black hairs. It's fine, my hairs are not black, they're brown. Right, it's the same as before. Don't read the victims' memoirs to their end, to their conclusion. That's what it said. And I did read them, so bad end. Ayumi gets eaten, and Yoshiki, well, he coughs up an eyeball. Okay, maybe... Yeah, I'll try to go back to Mayu, I suppose. I got a new item and I know it was not there before, but I'll check everything on the way there, so make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so you're still here. Hello there. Let's look here first. Oh! That's... The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hints that it will ever open. Damn it, I knew it couldn't be this easy. Why won't you open? That's strange. You would think that it would have said that when I came here in the first place earlier. Let us out, you worthless piece of... God, you're annoying. Just shut up. Even if it did open, I'd be staying right where I am. You think I could just abandon Miss Shishido and all her friends? Not to mention Mayu. What's your problem? I never said that. What, coward? Now how about you shut the hell up? Come on, let's just go. Wish I were with Mochida instead of you. Oof. That hurts. Alright, so that was part 2 of the memoirs. Don't look in the eyes. I know. I'm gonna look here first before I go to the other side. That was part 1. Emikudo. Wait. Okay, so I got all the name tags for this chapter, it looks like. Huh. The super scarier version of the song is not playing here anymore. Probably because we got the thing open. That surprises me though. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, bro. Okay. Alright. You caught me by surprise there. Oh. There's an old-fashioned festival doll lying on the ground here. It seems to be missing its head. Pick it up? Yes. Well, how convenient. Thoughts began to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found a way to communicate its sole desire. What the? I hear a voice. Give me back my head. Acquired antique doll, body. As the head and body of the antique doll are joined, it begins speaking more clearly and directly. With a high-pitched voice like that of a child, it slowly repeats several phrases in a cold and distorted yet oddly sing-songy tone. I'm so sorry. I feel so ashamed, so very sorry. I am not a bad man. Never wanting them to die, but couldn't raise a helping hand. Did this doll belong to the murderer? Sorry, I'm being very unprofessional here. I'm typing outside. I'm typing and it's not in the chat. Gasp. Unprofessional streamer right here. Alright. Did this doll belong to the murderer? Doesn't it kind of piss you off? Like it's just playing around and saying what we want to hear. Gomen nasai. And so on. We don't need this thing. Wait, don't you think it might count as repentance from the murderer? Acquired penitent spirit. I'll never forgive him, no matter what he says. I hate you, sister. It hurts. Yeah, the spirit is still hating on its sister. Alright, this time I'm ready. If you come If you appear right here, I'm ready. Yeah, no problem. You almost got me earlier, like it startled me a little bit. Okay. Alright, that creepy song is behind us once again, thankfully. Okay, will this count as repentance to satisfy the children and make them free Mayu? Let's find out.
鈴本
Open your eyes, please. Haven't you ghosts done enough already? I don't know about everything that happened to you. And yeah, I get that it was really horrible. But you're cursing and killing innocent people who had nothing to do with any of it. What the hell is that supposed to accomplish, huh? Stop! If you make them mad, they will shut us out. Come on, you two. I have something you need to hear, okay? Just listen. Ayumi held up the antique doll and let the children listen to the penitent spirits sealed within. Oh, was it screaming for mommy?
苦しまなくても
You can rest peacefully now, okay? You don't have to keep suffering. The horrible things that happened to you are all in the past. Your loved ones, your parents are waiting for you. Go to them now. Please? I know you can do it. Let go of that girl. Let go of Suzumoto. No, stop! Yeah. Ugh. Ayumi threw the antique doll to the ground in a fit of panic and frustration.
嘘
Is she? No. Oh gosh.
なんだよ
All the blood dripping from the wall.
まさか
This isn't. It couldn't be. Shinozaki, don't look. Come on, let's get away from here. Shinozaki! I'm really starting to lose it. Shino... Dang. What? The shelf feels like it's gotten lighter. Ow. She's alive? So you're really truly concerned about the safety of your students, are you? Of course I am. But you're just their instructor, no? You have no familial bond with any of them. You're not their mother. But they're my children. I think I speak for every single one of us at Kisaragi Academy when I say that we love our children. We care about them just as their parents do. Never underestimate a teacher. Now answer me this. Your little rant earlier suggested that more of my students are here than the two I came with and the one I heard. Is it true? Were the others brought here as well? It is. Numerous corporeal entities joined us in these closed spaces, all at the same time. Counting you, I sensed the arrival of 9 people. My right arm is definitely broken. And all this blood. All those cutting implements on the shelf must have done a number on my back. I wonder how long I was out for. Shiozaki and Kishinuma must be worried. I need to get back to the classroom. That spirit was trapped here, just like us. Succumbing to unbearable feelings of anger and hatred, one victim drawn to harm another. It's not just people trapped in this space, but their sadness and torment as well. It's got nowhere to go, so it just hangs in these halls. We shouldn't be here. I have to get them all back home. Please, everybody, stay safe. Good luck with that. Continued in Chapter 3. So that was Chapter 2. Yeesh. So, let's see. Seiko hung herself. Mayu got splattered on the wall, and she's extremely dead. Gloriously dead. Yoshiki got knocked out and dragged away by an evil man. Ayumi kinda lost it and ran away. And she had already been showing signs of losing it before, so that's no good. Teach is injured. Like severely injured. And Naomi, well, how long will it take before she recovers from seeing her best friend hang herself? So that's the fate of our 6 characters at the moment. There's 3 more to go. We don't know what's going on with the other 3 characters. Out of the 9. But 2 are dead. It's not looking good. Okay. So, that was Chapter 2. So I played Chapter 1 last week with the Chapter 1 extra, which was pretty cool. And this was Chapter 2, where I got a bad end. I wonder if I should start Chapter 3 right away. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here. I'm not talking properly. I wonder if I should start it right away. But I think I'm gonna leave that for... Oh, I may as well. By popular demand from a single person, I'm gonna start Chapter 3. But I will not go to the end. Or explore some bad ends. You know what? That's a good idea. Let's show some bad ends. So I'm gonna do a new game. Oh my god, it's red now? Why is it red now? But sure, okay. It turns red when you clear chapter 2. When the title music also changes. Neat. Alright, so... let me just try to get some bad ends. Oh, I don't have the key. If I recall correctly, the key was up the stairs. Alright, let's get some more bad ends. Oh yeah, more death. More death and murder and evil stuff and yay! Okay, there's 3, right? I know how to get one of them. Just getting caught by the blue ghost. But I don't know about the other 2. How do you get the other 2 bad ends? Oh, okay, you can skip through the text like this. Alright. Oh, maybe this gives a bad end. If I pick spare me instead of spare my students. Of course, I want you to spare my life, but if I can die in their places, then I'll do it gladly. Oh, it still counts as positive? Okay. You are one stubborn little... what did I say earlier? Fluffy bird? Alright, so when you say spare me instead of spare my students, it's still... like, good. Oh, okay, that's the same as before. Right, I didn't pick it up, right? This thing... I don't need to pick it up, I presume. Okay. There was nothing here, right? This just pushes us back. So there's actually nothing we can do up here. Yeah, getting caught is... that's a given. Like, I can confirm you that from myself, I remember it. I know, because you got caught by him during your playthrough. The other 2? I don't know. Alright, so you put the candle here. I'll try not to save over my previous one. Not that it should matter. Alright. Let's see, what can I do wrong? Oh, there's plenty of things I can do wrong, alright. See, the scene about leaving doesn't happen here. I presume that maybe if you try to... oh. Maybe if you try to leave Ayumi while she's, like, possessed. Like, if you try to leave entirely, maybe something happens. Just a guess. Yeah, there's nothing here. I'll find some way to kill them off. Don't worry. Wording. Right, I don't need to read. I don't need to read the notes anymore. All right. I just saved, so. Gasp. Damn it, I looked, and now I can't look away. What the hell is up with his eyes? Come with me?
Nanda.
What's going on? It's pitch black. Shirazaki, Miss Yui, Satoshi, is anyone there? Man, where the hell am I? Was I dreaming or something? I can't move. Feels like walls all around me. Am I in a hole or something?
Nanda.
What the? Who's... Stop! Dirt and gravel from above? Stop! The hell? I'm alive down here. You planning to suffocate me? My mouth is getting totally filled up. Ugh. Stop it. And such. I can't breathe. Am I going to die like this? Why? Who would... This can't be happening. This isn't funny. Stop it. My eyes are really hurting. And such. Yay! Buried alive, baby. Wrong end 1. Alright, so wrong end 1 here, wrong end 4 when you read all the memoirs, so there's 2 between this. Just need to find them. So basically don't get caught by the ghost, child. Because he buries you alive if he catches you. I guess it's just a thing. He likes it. I suppose that if you're an evil spirit, you can get pretty creative in how you kill people. That's just a guess. I'm not an evil spirit, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I wonder if getting caught by him at a different time would give a different bad end. Like maybe when he catches you while he... You know, when you go back to that room and he appears and he walks towards you. I wonder if that gives a different bad end. You think it's the same? Not sure. Alright, so this was Ayumi's first moment of troubled signs. What if I leave her? What if I just keep playing even if she's not here? Right, that's the same thing as before. Don't read the memoirs, but it's okay. Since I didn't read page 1, then page 2 and 3 did not appear. And I guess 4 and 5 won't appear either. So, no problem. I wonder if something happens if I try to go into that door alone. Nah. I was not expecting anything different, but you never know. The door is affixed to the wall. Yes. Okay, nothing here. Like, there was a scene when you come here with Ayumi, but not without. Okay. So there's nothing different. Hey, you never know. When you're trying to kill people, you have to do things a bit differently, you know? Don't overthink what I just said. Gosh. I might look like a psychopath. Doesn't mean I'm not, but you know, don't think that. I wonder if I can just proceed until, like, without her. I presume at some point I have to. I'm not a psychopath, just a psycho soldier. Yeah. Katunk. Kishinuma, where are you? Oh, so this is different. Don't leave me by myself. What? Oh, you pulled the strings. Right, it talked about invisible strings. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, that's genius, kind of. Well, looks like I found one. My goodness. Oh my god. It's even worse than I thought. It's that Shinozaki, why? And such. Oh god. Please just end this. Oh no. Just end this. Come on, Yoshiki. I know what's coming. With the mechanism. What's the point of it all? Why the hell do we have to be put through all this? Why did you have to die? Little does he know it was his fault. Is this someone's idea of a joke? Shinozaki! Why do I have to see you like this? Why couldn't it have been me instead? God damn it. Wait, there was a single splat? Because when the top part of his body slides off to the ground, that's one splat, but then the rest of his body should fall down too. You know, the legs upwards? There should be two thuds on the ground. Maybe I'm being too technical, but... Yes, I found the bad end where I killed people gruesomely. Oh, baby. Yes, I'm proud of myself. Alright, one to go. Alright, let's go and find her, though. Me considering the logistics of splitting a person in half with razor wire. Yeah, of course I am. It's something you have to analyze. Oh no. What the? I can't get in. Are you serious? Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. So if you don't go right away when she splits from you, you can't go again. And I saved, so I'm stuck. That's awesome. Well, that's it then. I have to start a new game. Should watch the Cube movies if I enjoy this. I never heard of Cube movies, but I'm not actually into horror and gore and things like that. Like, even without jump scares. I mean, jump scares is what I truly hate about what's considered horror. But horror in general is not exactly my thing to begin with. I enjoy these games though, because I feel it's, I don't know, I feel it's done in a cool way. Wait a second. Isn't this the room with the newspaper in chapter 1 with Naomi and Seiko? I feel like it's the room with the newspaper, with the desks arranged like this, and like the left side being all broken down like that. I'm pretty sure it's that classroom. Right, I failed to read this earlier. The shelves are filled with just about every variety of cutting implement. Kitchen knives, surgical tools, chisels, etc. all appear unusually sharp. With so many metal tools in one place, this cabinet must be exceptionally heavy. So yeah, when I went through this and the first time, I did not read that, so that's kind of nice to read it now. That there were specifically sharp tools in there. Okay, so I have to rescue Ayumi as soon as she separates from you. So that's good to know. I'm gonna save over that. Okay, hunting for bad end number 3. Man, I never thought that this would be relevant, like when when the mechanisms talked about nearly invisible lines or whatever, I never thought that would actually matter. Okay. Let's go back to the second floor and alright, this happens. So she separated from Yoshiki because she's half possessed or something.
篠崎
Alright. And then she doesn't know what happened. Oh god, right, I forgot about this. Ah! Don't look in his eyes. No problem. Let's read how it says it. It appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of elaborate pulley system rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent threads. That's how it said it. And those transparent threads can kill people. So during this animation that shows that the other mechanism is available, the ghost boy was not here, but he was here during the forced bad end where I don't rescue Ayumi in the entranceway. So that's interesting, it's a good touch. He doesn't need to wake up because you're guaranteed to have a bad end at that point. Interesting touch, I like it. Okay, I mean, I looked into his eyes, but maybe I was too far away. It could be a distance thing. Alright, I want to see if there's a bad end if he catches me here. Like if there's a different one, I mean. Network of fine virtually transparent threads.
None.
It's pitch black. Sui Satoshi, is anyone there? Where the hell am I? Was I dreaming or something? Can't move. Feels like walls all around me. Am I in a hole? Yeah, it's the same one. It is the same one. And man, that sound effect being repeated super fast like that, it was kind of loud actually. Okay. So there's no different bad end here. So I just have to do this correctly then. Yes, put a candle here. It's a good spot for that. God damn it. Enough of that thing. Okay, let's keep exploring further. Right, so from here you go to the bathrooms and stuff. Bathrooms and stuff. I'm guessing the final bad end that I am missing is taking place in this series of events. Seems stained, but with what? Almost looks like a person. Somebody died here, I can hear her voice. No, no, please don't. What's wrong? It's the same thing as before. And now me screaming Seiko's name from the chapter 1 events.
Shinozaki!
What the hell's going on here? What if I don't go to her? It's pitch black. There's a dark stain. Looks like a body. Oh, right. Earlier I said fight it, Shinozaki. That seemed to be the right way to chase the demon out of her or whatever is happening to her. But let's try cut the crap. Who are you? Oh, the hell? That really hurt. She did that anyway earlier. I believed in you. Why doesn't anybody listen to me? What the hell are you talking about? I don't understand a single word you're saying. The same thing as earlier. What she said. God damn it. Let's see. Shinozaki, I shouldn't just walk away from her like this. But man, I'm really scared of her right now. I wonder what did this to her.
Shinuma!
Oh, it's the same thing as before. The flashback, where he thinks back to when they met. I never actually thanked her for what she did that day, for crying on my behalf. And I swore to myself as soon as I realized we were trapped here, that I'd protect her no matter what happens. This must be a test to see if I really meant that no matter what happens part. She know... You've gotta be kidding me. Ow. In addition to multiple broken bones all throughout his head and neck, Yoshiki's ribcage shattered on impact and pierced his lungs. As he convulsed and writhed in an ever-growing puddle of his own blood and internal fluids, his vision hastily grew dark. The last thing he saw was a figure with wide, empty eyes and an unnatural smile stretched across the length of its face, rocking slowly back and forth in admiration of its handiwork. Ayumi was clearly very pleased with herself. Oh, that was sweet. So if you try to leave her, the same thing happens as before. She runs into you, but except instead of Yoshiki hugging her, she just pushes him down the stairs because he's next to stairs. So that's it. That's all the bad ends in chapter 2. Woo! Victory! Hello, Rob. How are you today? I have completed chapter 2. I've done all of it. So I believe that this will be the end. I haven't gotten all the bad ends in chapter 1. I know. Alright. I'll do chapter 1's bad ends. Hello, Naho. I feel like I met you earlier today. I think it was in front of an infirmary. Alright, so I played chapter 1 last week, and honestly I'm still going to go through the dialogue like fast, because I don't want to experience the whole chapter over. Like all the dialogue and everything. So I'm gonna make it quick. But I do have the advantage of actually knowing what the bad ends are. I know exactly what I need to do to get bad ends. Oh, character introductions. Yeah, this is chapter 1 after all. So I'm gonna be rushing a bit. Right, so this is what I was talking about earlier. Something wrong with your leg? Oh yeah, she hit her leg and it's kind of broken. So this is what I was talking about earlier. In chapter 1, that thing in front of the door is in front of the door, but in chapter 2 it's next to the door, so you can actually open the door. Alright, so I'm gonna rush through this. I'm sorry, it's not very entertaining if you haven't seen chapter 1 already. And there's the candle. I could swear I've seen it before. Yeah, I know, right? Now, there's no ghosts in this one. Such tiny shoes. This really was an elementary school, huh? So I cannot just skip through the whole text? I wonder why. I've gone through this before. But I can't do the, you know, the fast skip. This is all dialogue I've experienced. Unless I did not experience it, I don't know. Right, so you come here late. Oh no, right. I did not experience this. Because I'm pretty sure that when I played this last week, I went up, not down. Right, I went up instead of down. Can I just pick it back up? No? How do I go up? Maybe there's another one. Let me see more closely here. So I actually just skipped dialogue that I did not see last week when I played. Alright, must be in the classroom then. Those are shoes, right? No, why would there be like 3 shoes all over the place? I'm so sorry I skipped dialogue that I've not seen last week during that stream. My god. There's no other one. You know, I feel I am perplexed now. There's yellow fluid, congealing. I think I have to check the door down there. That's what I did. I kept pressing the button. Oh gosh. Yeah, I kept pressing on the shoes as well. It's a little too wide to risk jumping. I can't pick that back up. I tried. Well, that's most intriguing here. I cannot pick it back up. Like I'm pressing the button on it and next to it. So it's not that. I'll restart if I need to, mind you. Trigger something south to get it. I already checked the candle. I saved the game. But I'll try again. So it doesn't work in the middle or something? The heavy door is firmly shut and seems unlikely or unwilling to open through any normal means. Oh, no good, it won't budge. Didn't feel like it gave at all. In fact, I don't think we'll be able to force it open. Man, so close and yet so far. Well, guess we'd better look for another way out. Yeah. I could swear I came here and kept pressing the button and nothing happened. Oh well. That's the cue. Hey, I just saw something new. That's cool. Well, that's new to me anyway. No. Well, we get the loose board back. And rip Ayumi's candle. It's gone. It's forever alone now. It's not gone, but forever alone. Definitely. So as I said, I know exactly how to get the 2 bad ends in this chapter. Oh, I have to talk to it? Yes, somebody with scissors and children, yes. Has been graffitied on the blackboard. Harsh. Very harsh. Classroom 3A, locked. Oh. Hi, Mayu. Now we know it's you. Well, the girls don't know it's you, but I know. Let's see what's down there, but there was a way up as well. There are several comfort, blah blah blah, this thing, okay. I've seen this already before. If you wish to leave this place, you must take heed of the messages left behind by the many other victims who've died here. Yes. Oh. This is where the memoirs number 1 were, but there was a big pit here, but this wall was here. Like in chapter 2, I mean. And of course, this room had the very long, narrow corridor with the blackboard and the mechanism. I actually enjoy seeing the school, like it's different from chapter to chapter, but I enjoy seeing what is where, which is different per chapter. Okay, let's catch the key. It was here. Right, wait for the key to jump there. We're gonna catch it. See, I can't speak. So it's gonna jump right to Seiko. We got the infirmary key. Awesome. Oh. Oh, I see. I forgot about this. So in chapter 2, there's the spirit of a sister that's very angry that her sister left her. But then in chapter 1, here you see a sister, well, one of the other sister who is dead. So actually the other one that is an evil spirit was never abandoned. The other sister just died and could not find her sister. Oh my god. Alright. I've still seen this before though. Yeah, maybe I should have read it. I mean, I read it last time. I'm just hunting for bad ends, so please excuse me if I rush through a lot of this. If you want to see the full chapter like normal, just check out my VOD. Last week I streamed chapter 1 and it was awesome. Ding! Yeah, it didn't get me this time. Wait a sec. Oh god. It got me this time. Damn it, man. Okay. So you can't do the event of sleeping in the beds yet. Okay. It's after. Hi, Mayu. I wanted to see if you could do the event of sleeping in the bed. Like before, because it happens before. Oh, hi there. Right, so I remember this. When I played Chapter 1 last week, this happened, but there's never a continuation to that. You see the ghost child, but you don't see him again. There's actually a reason for that. I remember vaguely. It won't open. Okay, if I recall correctly, it's when you leave. You go here, then you leave, and then the event happens. Seiko goes to the bathroom.
Seiko?
Seiko? Hmm? Ah, nothing, just making sure you're here. Okay. Oh. There's Yuka. Sorry about my noisy chair. There's Yuka screaming for her brother. So we haven't seen Yuka in chapter 1 or 2. Yeah, we'll see more about what happens with her in chapter 3, which is not gonna be this stream. But we hear her scream. Seiko. Hmm? Nothing, just making sure you're here. There we go. Alright, Naomi's leg is, ankle is broken, so we gotta take a rest in the infirmary. Hi, Mayu. Oh god. Stop stepping on Mayu. Alright, beds, talk, Seiko helps Naomi's ankle with a bandage, they talk about boys, they're taking back to the start. Alright, so they heard Yuka's scream from the corridor, but Naomi needed to rest because of her broken ankle, so Seiko went to see where the scream came from to try to find Yuka. So Naomi was left alone and the door is locked. So that's not good. Children. Let's all go on a field trip together over summer vacation. What? My head hurts so bad I can't stop this ringing in my ears. The save point is gone. Matches. I'm gonna need those. Okay. The hair, the door is latticed with countless strands of black hair rooting it in place. Is someone there? It sounds like a ballpoint pen scribbling away on a sheet of paper. Sachi-chan? Have you come to find me? Oh, hi there, evil dark spirit. What the? Yeah! I need to get away. Alright, so I'm gonna say it right away. One of the bad ends is by getting caught by it. Oh god! The black mist begins to wrap itself around Naomi's body. There's no question that this is a malevolent force. If this continues, death is inevitable. So you get multiple chances. Ugh. Down to 6 HP. Oh, let me go. No. Yeah, what she said. What's happening? Actually, I don't need to talk. The black mist begins flowing into Naomi's body through her nose, her mouth, her ears, her eyes. In no time at all, she is completely engulfed. Yeah, I don't need to do that. With vision darkening and consciousness fading, the last thing Naomi ever sees is the wildly grinning visage of a woman she's never seen before. Game over. Chapter 1, Wrong End 2. So she gets engulfed by the black mist of death. This bad end is easy to avoid, like playing blind. Well, actually, maybe not that easy. It's kind of inobvious what to do in the infirmary to proceed, but at the same time, it's not too hard. Alright, let's proceed now. Yeah, when you don't know what to do to escape, I admit it can get you.
夏休みには皆さんで遠足に出かけましょうね。
Hey, matches. My head hurts so bad. Okay, it's when you hear my head hurts so bad that you can see all the hair on the wall, on the door, I mean. Rooting it in place. Sach-chan. Nah. Alright. So you have to get the box of matches from this. And you have to get the alcohol from this. Wait, what? Right. Okay. You have to get the matches, try to burn the hair. Where did this hair come from? God help me. Try using a match to burn the hair. The flame wasn't strong enough to do any significant damage. Alright, let's lure it a bit further and do it again. I actually barely dodged that. Okay, so you get a bottle of rubbing alcohol and you use it along with the matches to burn the hair. And that's how you escape. I'm going to kill you. And such. In an utter panic, I began to run as fast as my feet would carry me. I was so out of sorts I didn't even know where I was running. I kept calling out Seiko's name over and over. When I regained my senses, I found myself standing on the third-floor hallway.
Seiko!
Seiko! Actually, I don't need to voice that.
Seiko! ねえ、一人にしないで！
Seiko? Is that you? The stall door is locked from the inside. Someone's definitely in there. Gasp! Seiko! She hung herself. Why? Why? No, no. Yes, I'm not convincing. Naomi. Seiko, you're alive. Hold on, I'll get you down. There's maggots in here. Ugh. Maggots find their way on Naomi's hand and skirt. Just like in real life. I wonder what happens if you try to leave. Isn't there anything at all? I need to give her something to stand on. Okay, so you cannot leave. Seiko, I'm right here. The filthy bucket fell from Naomi's hands. With blank eyes, Seiko swung back and forth slowly in her noose. All life had been completely drained from her face. And this is the scream that... No, that's not the scream that Yoshiki heard. No, it's not the one. Why? Why would you hang yourself? You were smiling and laughing all this time, even though I skipped all that. Didn't you say we'd find a way out of here together? Stop this. Don't leave me all by myself. Say something. Gasp. Ugh. And such. Child spirits? I can't move. And I can't even speak. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm really, 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 really scared. Somehow or another, Naomi found herself with a large pair of sewing scissors in her hand. Her mouth was agape, and she was lowering the open scissors into it as if intending to swallow them whole. Children games. You have to let children play, you know? I can feel the scissor blades clanging against my molars, and I can hear it too. What am I doing? Why would I try to swallow a pair of scissors? My hand's moving on its own. No, stop! game over. Chapter 1, wrong and 1. There we go. I got all the bad ends so far. Alright, so this one is kind of inobvious. So there's... I knew about this one ahead of time. This bad end happens if you're speedrunning because it means you skip some rooms. Yeah, so but I actually know this one. So there's a room, like one particular room with a newspaper, and if you read the newspaper, like that's required to get the good end. So whatever you do, if you reach the end of the chapter without having read the newspaper, you get the bad end, period. So this is why I skip every side stuff. So that's why I got this bad end. So a lot of people playing this blind are likely to not read the newspaper, and then they get stuck to this bad end and don't know what to do to... They wonder how to save Seiko. Little do they know that actually she cannot be saved. But it's inobvious what to do to get the right end, so I question the design there, having to read the newspaper, being required to get the correct end. It feels like there's no relation. Anyway, so I got all the bad ends in chapter 1 and chapter 2. So next time I stream, I'm gonna tackle chapter 3, where we will see what happens to the rest of the, the characters. Because so far we have seen Naomi and Seiko in chapter 1, and in chapter 2 we saw Ayumi, Yoshiki, teacher, Miss Yui, and Mayu. So that's 6 characters. So there's 3 left. There's Satoshi, there's Yuka, and there's Morishige. And we'll find what happens with them in chapter 3, probably. And so far, what do we know? Seiko hangs herself. Naomi runs away because she saw her best friend hang herself. Mayu gets splattered on the wall and she's totally dead. Miss Yui is extremely injured and alone. Yoshiki got knocked out and dragged away by an evil man. And Ayumi was losing her mind. So yeah, not looking good. Not looking good. We'll see what chapter 3 has in reserve for us next time. So thank you for watching. Sarah, Roto, Naho, Rob, Ryu, and that's pretty much it, at least as far as the people that talked are concerned. Thanks for watching. I wish you a good evening, well, actually a good afternoon, and thank goodness I didn't play this in the evening. Alright, you take care.